sometimes when we feel disconnected in life, that feeling of being stuck can come from a deep shame about having basic human needs. Only when we learn how to be vulnerable, which I explored through inner child healing, was I able to actually heal that shame of not just having basic human needs, but prioritizing them above the need to accommodate the needs of others in order to maintain a peaceful state of mind for myself, such that I can show up in a good way when I interact with others. And that allowed me to move into a more heart-centered state of being. An example of showing up in a good way is being okay with and not mounting an emotional response when you don't get your way. For example, not taking out frustrations of road rage or a difficult parking situation on those around you. During any healing journey, whether it be processing grief from the loss of a loved one or when healing from a traumatic experience involving personal boundary violations and assault, it's always important to confront inner child wounds, because the more anger that you carry in your heart about the past, the less you are able to love in the present, and the less you're able to contribute to the emotional prosperity of others to the best of your ability with your presence. When we journal from the perspective of our adult self in conversation with our wounded inner child, this helps us to explore the art of setting personal boundaries when it comes to what types of behaviors we are willing to tolerate from others, such that we can maintain our own personal sense of self-worth and basic human dignity. When journaling, first envision your wounded inner child standing in front of you. What would you say to them right now? What would you say to your inner child right now if you had the opportunity to be the parent, friend, mentor, or guardian that they never had? Would you wrap your arms around them and wipe their tears away? What advice would your adult self give to your inner child right now that would help them change their perspective of that which pains them? Here are some pearls from my own journaling experiences with my inner child. Through strengthening and acknowledging the ever-present relationship between my adult self and my 5-year-old inner child, she who had not yet learned the art of masking our innate authenticity to fit into a crowd, I feel empowered to identify when and where boundaries are being crossed by tapping into her innate innocence and being able to recognize the feeling of discomfort in my body as it arises in my correspondences and interactions with others. Please stay tuned for more journaling tips and inner child healing tips coming soon.
Oh, it's open?
Hi.
Wow, this is cool.
Namaste, I'm Dr. Suparna.